this live because I don't here the idea is always bring a new perspective as a psychoanalysis, okay, point of view. How are you? Who is here with me? Make a comment. So the change of the paradigm, the why we suffer, right? First question. Um, the suffering will be attachment, right? The rejection, the feeling of do not belong, the attachment for the outcome of success that we cannot even measure what is being successful, right? So that is why I will bring the perspective of how to measure your own success that you can handle because um, we attach it when we see people having them lifestyles, so we attach that could be happiness because well they seems happy, all right, they seems like they're smiling, they're have fun, they're enjoying, and the truth is the happiness will never have space enough when you're suffering, when you're suffocating yourself with all those self judgments and the worthiness and caring so much about what the other people say, right? So I'll read it here. If we have no peace, this is a Mother Teresa quote. If you have no peace, it is because we have forgot we belong to each other. So we are one, actually, right? So if I cause a suffering for someone else, if I punish someone else, is a reflection of me, right? Yesterday night, I did a live here, um, and this live has been shared in here in YouTube. So we are open for comments, okay, and for ask questions. Who is here with me? So we have the idea that our mind is separated from our body. So if I do not have that perfect partner, the relationship, if he do not listen me, if he do not understand what I'm saying before I even say, I suffer. I have to be overwhelmed. I'm about to burn out, right? So I'm bringing here perspectives, examples, okay, of what actually happened when we disconnected the emotions, the mind with our bodies. So that causes suffering, right? In a somatic state and work, that could cause us pain, feel sick, feel, time on your neck, on your body, a pain in your gut, a heart beating, right? So, okay, let's see here. I'm here following my precious book of End of Suffering because I have seen there are so much suffering and I am myself recovering from suffering all the time, right? The rejection, they do not be accepted, do not reaching goals, setting bigger goals because for fulfilling the experience, I do not want to experience the separation, right? I want to belong. But to belong, I have to be successful. My justification, my story is, hey, I'm here in South California. I'm from Brazil. I'm unique. I have to make different than others. That is my story. Not because I'm better, not because I'm above of anyone. However, it's because I'm using my brilliant mind, my talents, and the difference that I'm showing is to lead a community of empowerment, females and males. Latin Americans, yes. Victims of suffering, yes. Victims of a narcissist, yes. Victims of a mother, a father mindset. Today I was with a client. I asked her about who was the breadwinner at home. That shocked her. But in our societies, most of the breadwinner is the father, right? But who was handle the money? Another client before said, the money was handled by my mother. She controlled the money. So that controlling is the limitations of beliefs, the limitations of how much we can buy, we can spend. So limited the whole family, the 3 kids, 3 daughters, to even find the dream career, because it's about the limitations, the third dimension, right? And something here is shaking. Well, I don't know exactly what's that. So okay, I'm open for questions. When identify the shift, that there are a particular feeling, a particular perception, story that is coming back all the time. And why is that important about the identification when the suffering starts? So a patient of mine said, the suffering started in my childhood. It was the first time my father was gone, and someone else, the nanny, told us that he wasn't coming to see us. He was gone, maybe next week. So for a child, she didn't know exactly what's mean the next week. She was anxious about when will be the next week. Will be soon, have to wait too long, how many nights, how many days, how many more days far away from my father. And that were when she was first experiencing anxiety, suffering, and the attachment with her father, right? So another story, okay? There is that case, there are patients, and so this self-realization that you're reaching all the time, over and over, there. It is there, is somewhere else. I don't know exactly. I want to touch. I know that success, that self-realization is to prove my worthy, is to prove that I can smile more, because I'm no longer, I have money problems. Hey, if I forget about what my father did to me and my mom, I no longer is suffering. I just have to forget that issues. So I'll find the next partner, or I'll find the next date. I'll be addicted for the next date. I will swipe right and find the next one to substitute the past ones, to fulfill this empty that I'm feeling, the suffering that I'm feeling. So who is here? Is Queen of Forgiveness? Not sure. Is you all right, sweetheart? So we already have within ourselves the love and the everything else we could possibly want. Another patient client from my leadership program, he had a fight with his partner, right? And they're about to, to move for them all properly, to get engaged, possibly marriage soon. But they fought. They fought about, he was judging his partner about her values, the way that she was making money. He was thinking, he didn't realize that, but he would think he was comparing himself. How come she was making money so fast? Faster than him. So that came out what? A memory that he was always judging females, the way that they make money, if they use them beauty, them sexuality, because he's looking for the one that's perfect for being a housewife. And the housewife that he has as a perfection is his mother, that has parents that they are married for over 40 years. So he keeps searching, swipe right, the next app site, where he goes for the bar, searching for that perfect partner, because he was feeling already betrayed by the one that was living with him, because she was succeeding, bringing money, more money to the table, more money for the family that is not even started. The baby is not there yet. It's just a dream, a reality that is there, is a possibility, right? There, as a relationship, a baby can come, right? But so his perception of a baby coming is, oh my gosh, that will be a lot of money to spend. And so his partner brought a solution. Don't worry, I'm making money, even more than you. I'm making more money than you. Can you handle that? My patient could not handle yet. He was feeling no longer butterflies in his gut, but hurt. It was hurting him. It was like he has been pushed in his pride as a male that should be a breadwinner, that should have all that figured out already, making double of his income to support his future family. And because of that, he has been pushed, and it's so hard for him to take the next step and understand a therapy could support him, so the relationship is no longer there. She left him. And the next week, he looked for a therapist. And now, this awareness that he has, that something, he is trying to figure out what is wrong with them, all the women in the world, all of them. Maybe he dated already 40. Well, he is really busy. If he wasn't that busy, he was dating one a day, right? Try to find that dopamine, that adrenaline, that numbers to fulfill his emptiness. That is causing him so much suffering. Still that he is entertained, right? That is another patient. But come back for this one that I don't want to share much more. And he's looking for this self-realization of the perfect family, the perfect wife, with it worthy, she's beautiful, she's a princess, but she works, right? And she works, she has a career, she has her whole dreams. And well, going back to the suffer point, she is bringing more money to the table. He could even stay home, take care of the baby, the future baby. And why am I laughing? Because it's only a perception. This peace that is understanding of my worthy is a Buddha, right? Is described as a Buddha. The divine energy comes from all over. Money comes from all over. Health comes from all over. They're only mirrors of me, my soulmates. They're all my soulmates. So you go to the dating sites, you will meet a lot of soulmates. All of them, they are yours. They match with you, right? And they are numbers. The commitment is what makes you belong. Are you ready to commit to someone? Celebrate and support the person when the person needs you. Are you? Make a comment to me. So this peace pass and there's no understand it. It is, oh, now I have a peace of mind because she is no longer there. She is not arguing with me. She is not this combat, this debating with me. She is not coming against me. She's no longer my enemy. She's no longer there. She's gone. She's gone. She was tired of being judged about her worthy. How much is she worthy? How much money is that limited? Believe, you know, and when you are in a relationship, the entitlement is there. It is the inheritance for the future children, for the family that has been built, or the family that was already, because you committed for your partner. If your partner already have children, you committed from, even that they are not for your blood. Let's go shift here the paradigm. Okay, we are all one, and because you are all one, we are already entangled with each other's inheritance and karma. This subconscious mind of karma, of what means karma, what that brings into my life, why this sense of I'm guilt of something, crime and punishment. Dostoevsky again. Why am I commit this crime of thinking, of belonging, of do not belong, of being rejected, of do not be rejected, of reject someone else, of giving up, of a relationship and change for the next one because there is next opportunity that is this next person that is about to show up, or maybe is already there in a dating site. Every day you have a new one. And how profound is your truth? How profound is your realization and your meaningful relationships? None become profound. Where is your deep desire? Why are you suffering? The deep desire, there are no suffering. There are no attachment to suffering. The deep desire is, let's do this. This is exercising here. Go back to the past and imagine. Go back, connect to the past. That situation that caused you suffering for the first time that you could remember. That memory that probably is attached with your father figure or your mother figure, both, or for the thousands of them. Okay. So in this, we are experiencing oceanic connections, this tsunami of emotions. And now that we have all this information, all these connections of possibilities, we cannot handle fear. We cannot handle sadness. We cannot handle a calendar. We have to be anxious because we cannot handle anything. We are so attached for the outcome. That project that I'm working has to be approved by my CEO, my boss. If no one's approved that, who am I? If I launch my business, if I'm working my business for this whole year, if no one's approved that, who am I? If I do not show up for every appointment, meeting, lives, social living, relationship, parenting, if I do not take care of my mother, here I'm talking about me, okay? If I do not show up for everything, I become frustrated. I'm not enough. So I question about myself. When am I going to be enough? I'm not enough. I cannot handle that. So this idealization of everything should be perfect. Demoralization is the pattern, is the same path through your life over and over. Because the ideal, the demoralization starts because the ideal, the perfection cannot be found. Never will. Never. We are already born with the love. We are already born with the health. You are already born as a perfection. And with these possibilities, right? Why meet someone is getting so hard? Why staying in a stable job is getting so hard? Because the multiple possibilities, the infinite possibilities, because the divine spirit is giving us those huge, incredible. But we must decide and choose one. Choose the two. There are people that live in three, right? In a relationship of three, right? There are many ways to love someone, right? With respect, there are so many ways. If you can handle all those emotions, all this entertainment will be incredible, right? So here we had Marilyn Monroe. She is an archetype. Marilyn Monroe, blonde, beautiful movie star for that time, sexy, pleasing all the males, being perfect, make all the females modeling her in that time, and still nowadays, right? And so she was playful, she was joy, playing with her sexuality, having plethora of males behind her, following her. It was she happy, happy, happy. I don't think so, right? Or at least not enough happy, because the way of she ended, right? She ended with her life, right? In such a young age. So that dissonates, not resonates. Dissonates is like dissonates with the divine creation and causes suffering. When resonates is like, wow. What? Resonates, right? Look, balance. I can do all over that because I am the divine. I become that. I'm no longer craving for applause, for approval, right? Have a client. I'll talk about this one next time that I'm doing the live because it's huge, disruptive acceptance, okay? And the surrounding work. So now, surrounding one story is not the equally and the importance, right? Why am I going to judge someone else, compare someone else? Because I want to feel both. I'm better than that person, right? Or if I do not feel better than that person, what happened? Oh, I mean, below the expectations, I cannot be happy. I'm not worth of happiness. I'm not worth of have a purpose in my life to create, and I create suffering over and over every day wherever I go. Painful suffering. If I am a boss in my business, I call suffering because there are so much stress. So where is the ego center? Let me here handle this. The ego center story. The dehumanization as a human being. I have no compassion for anyone else, but for me, I expect all of my former partner loved me beyond. But because the illusion of the separation that was broke, that relationship, we split, we divorce, we separate. I left him, he is gone. Is an illusion of separation. No, Daniela, this is a reality. He left. So I'm here to tell you, everything is in here, your mind, okay? Even that physically you cannot touch, you cannot hold, you cannot punish, you cannot beat. Because there are also, when we want to beat that person, that situation, I want that person suffering, is crying, I want her cry. The male that think is about to lose his woman, he cannot accept she enjoyed this empowerment and this freedom. Not my woman. She's mine. I possessed her. Okay, she's gone. I will break her face. I'll push her. I'll break her car. I'll say the worst things about her. She is not worthy. She is not a housewife. I cannot make a beach housewife. How is that? I cannot make a woman like that worthy to be the mother of my children. So the resentment is born, even that he destroys her life. Even that she destroys his life, the resentment is born and the entitlement is there. How come to release that? I'll tell next life. I'll explain that be compassionate and impact the empathy. It's a link, it's a neural link. The empathy of the suffering of someone else. And the fundamentals of psychoanalysis and neuroscience, because I am a combo pioneer, woman speaking here in North America, on the Americas, North, Central, and Latin America, okay? So ask me questions. I saw some people joined. I'm not sure who is there, but I'm glad to have you here. Oh, Bellevue. Who is this person? Are you selling your body, honey? Why you have a picture of a female that is not showing a face? Don't do that, okay? Bye. Have fun.